The Bank, Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Tonight, a battle of two first-place squads between the LA Dodgers and the Philadelphia Phillies. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Victor Arano will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Yeah, Matt, not a real good performance in his last one. Wasn't able to get out of the fourth inning. Was fortunate to come away with a no decision. He's a much better pitcher than that, and I think he's expecting a much better performance in this one.
Slider finds the zone for a strike. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split at 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, and the leadoff man is gone to start the evening. Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. What do we need to know about these guys for this evening's matchup on the road, D-Row?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
First offering on its way. And he'll start him with a high strike here on the fastball on the outside corner. It's 0-1. 67 degrees our game time temperature. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
These are the at-bats that can just flat out frustrate you. You go up there with a plan to work the count, and now you find yourself down 0-2 scratching your head because every quadrant's open for the pitcher now.
Williams will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
The third baseman, Justin Turner.
In now, Justin Turner, and he's really been feeling it at the plate the last week or so. Definitely one player to keep your eye on right now. Here's the first pitch to him. Popped up. And Segura will make the catch, and that ends the inning. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. So now the Phillies offense will see what they can do. No score. Walker Buehler, a Kentucky-born right-hander, gets the starting nod. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Gene Segura standing in. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average. Dan, D-Row, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games, they find themselves 1-3. Haven't played particularly well. They'll find a way to regroup. They have to find a way to play a little bit more fundamentally sound. Start there first.
Swing, and he pops him up. Castro calls for it. 1 down. A moment now to check out the hometown Phils starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, man, I appreciate the way Bryce Harper plays the game. He was driving in runs like crazy last month. And when you watch how he swings and how he goes about it, you're not at all surprised. I'm looking for him to generate a lot of offense in this one.
At the plate, Cesar Hernandez. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Here's Bryce Harper now, and what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories.
This guy's got a big shot at the Triple Crown. He's leading in 2 of the 3 categories and top 5 in home runs, so that's where he needs to pick it up.
Hernandez leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Well, this home crowd didn't like this guy on the mound before, but now they really don't like him. He's gotten the faithful all worked up by hitting one of their best hitters early on in this game. And you can bet he's really going to hear it if he comes around to score.
Now to the plate, Rhys Hoskins. He's come up in big spots like this more than once this year. Currently second in the NL in RBIs. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Oh, and 1, here it comes. Fouled away. Runners are at first and second with 1 away.
Got to believe the pitcher and catcher understand the fact that he's covering away, and he's covering way away. Don't be shocked if he comes in with something.
And he fouls this one off. Liner towards second. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We're off to the second, scoreless on MLB Network. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. He went deep in the contest last night and set up behind the plate Rusty Valentine as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Hey, you know, D-Row, Rusty Valentine, he's known for having a high and a low strike zone, but he's pretty good east and west. You better keep it on the corners.
Yeah, I'm okay with Rusty's zone, without question. You know he's going to elevate. It's north-south, so you're aware of it. As a veteran player, you can live with that. So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively. And today my spotlight's going to shine down on Cesar Hernandez, second baseman who can really turn the double play. He's got super quick feet, great reaction time. Guys love working with him up the chute.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Stepping up now, Chris Taylor will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Ready with the 0-1. Cold strike on the outside part of the plate. 0-2.
And there's number 8, 1 away.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. Now at the plate, JT Realmuto. He carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play.
Pretty impressive for a catcher. It's rare that you see a catcher maintain a great average over the course of a full season.
And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. Well, it certainly was a bang-bang play, so no surprise here that they're giving it another look, and they may decide to challenge the call on the field.
Yeah, definitely one of those bang-bang plays, and looking at it right here again, I still don't know if I can tell for sure. Going to be interesting to see what they decide to do here.
Digging in, Nick Williams, currently 9th in the NL in hitting entering play.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year. Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. Now at the plate, Michael Franco. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First delivery to him on the way. Drives it out to deep right center field. On the move is Taylor. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. So a nice running catch on display that time as we get a look at it again with Show Track. He took a nice route, covered a good amount of ground, 100 feet to be exact, to bring that one in. Well done. Coming to the plate now, Odubel Herrera. He begins this one with the 4th best batting average in the National League.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Williams leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
Yeah, Matty, I'm going to need a better approach out of the 8-hole hitter. He's hitting in the bottom of the order for a reason. He's got to be willing to work the count, grind it, get this pitch count up, and get on for the boys in front of him.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Peterson has a read on it, and that's the 3rd out. Some of our nation's Russell Martin now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Behind 0-2 now. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Jeez, finally. That's the first ball they've taken all night. Do it again, I dare you.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Williams has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Batting it, the second baseman.
Digging in next is Daniel Castro. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Third inning, no score to this point. Tried to get him out front, but it's a ball 1-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Into the box now, Walker Buehler. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
This is a perfect time for him to break out that nasty changeup. Great arm action on it and bury something in the dirt. Try and get a swing and a miss.
Ready with another 0-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Harper is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Victor Arano, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Victor Arano.
Line toward the alley and left center, and the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start. You put a crooked number up on the board when the pitcher leads off an inning with a huge knock.
Digging in to try it again, Gene Segura. It was a fly out for him to start the home first. Here comes the first pitch. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Arano aboard here at first with nobody out. Line towards center field. Taylor has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Now batting, second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Striding in once again, Cesar Hernandez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
And now Bryce Harper as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game.
The first baseman,
2 men on,
17.
2 out, and that'll bring in a perennial MVP candidate for years to come, Rhys Hoskins. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Grounded to the right. Throw on to first is in time, and the Phillies are turned away. They get nothing out of this situation as the inning is over. So no runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 left. 3. And that'll bring in the speedy left-handed hitter Andrew Toles back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Right down Main Street, caught him looking.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Here's Corey Seager. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Fouled off. Seager, originally from the Tar Heel state of North Carolina. He was selected in the first round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. Dodgers have yet to break into the hit column here. Softly hit toward the hole. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Up next for the Dodgers.
So with 2 gone here in the 4th, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And whoa, look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. Into the box now, Justin Turner. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. First pitch coming. Here it is. And it's fouled away. No runs, no hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. Line drive to left. Williams is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Can't start any better than this. He's set down the first 12. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go, and we are tied 0-0. Settling in now, JT Realmuto comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat.
Realmuto.
Hit on the ground out to short. Seager fields it cleanly. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close.
The left fielder.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And digging in at the plate, the Texas native Nick Williams. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. He had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
You might see a change of game plan right here from the pitcher and catcher. They have to find a way to get these guys off that early count heater. Look for a little bit of change of pace.
High in the air out to center field. Taylor is there, 2 gone.
The third baseman, number 7, Michael Franco.
2 are gone in the Philly 4th, and that means Michael Franco, the third baseman, will bat next. First offering on its way. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. Into the shrubbery and gone. It's a solo shot here for Michael Franco. Home run number 9 on the year, and the Phillies grab a 1-0 lead.
Well, he was on cruise control, just needing one more out to get out of the inning, but he came up with a plan. Base is empty. He didn't have to think about shooting one to the opposite field or shortening the swing to move the runners. He just wound up and let her rip. A solo shot is the result.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
Odubel Herrera.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Pitch on the way. Line shot to second, but it's caught and the side is retired. But the Phillies strike first on this solo home run. We're through 4. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Thank you, Heidi. That's a hit, the first in this game for the Dodgers.
Hey, D-Row, it's about time they finally break through. We're into the 5th inning, and that's just their first hit of this game.
Yeah, Danny, it's been a pitcher's delight out there, but I'm an offensive guy. I want to see some balls moved into the gap. First knock. Hopefully this is the start of many.
He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
In there, and he's in control 0-2 now.
Hey, 2 tough pitches right there, and expect more of the same. With that guy standing out on second base, you don't want any RBI scoring right here. With that base open at first, he's going to grind out and try and get this guy to swing at something outside the zone.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th. And boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike. Bellinger, the runner at second with 1 away. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. He pulls into second safely as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game.
Yeah, it's always nice to get a run right back after you've given one up to the guys in the other dugout. So he squares this thing up really well to drive in a run and ties us up at 1.
In now, Russell Martin, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Fouled away. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him. Digging in, Daniel Castro, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. No balls and 1 strike. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging it.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Dodgers get 1 in the inning on the RBI double. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Gabe Kapler during the commercial break about the Phillies offense. And he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. They're currently averaging more than a hit per inning, while at the same time, they've yet to strike out a single time. We all know that's a rarity these days, but clearly the bat-on-ball approach is working for them.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
And this is swung on and missed, though he will need to do a little housekeeping at first. And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, G.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in the middle infielder, Gene Segura. He's ready. Here's the first offering. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Yes, it will. He's got himself a 1-out single.
Dan, after that base hit right there, we're talking about 2 full weeks of finding a way to be productive and get a knock.
Good, think about that. You think how hard it is to get a base hit in a professional baseball game, and for him to be able to do it 14 consecutive days in a row. As a pitcher, you have to just tip your cap to this guy.
Into the box now, Cesar Hernandez. As the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. The 1-0 home. Ground ball sent back up the middle. The second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Phillies go down quietly there. We played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. Jose Alvarez will come on now to make his 30th appearance of the year so far.
Jose Alvarez.
So here's the Dodgers pitcher, Walker Buehler. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. And he gets ahead 0-1. Hard on the ground towards short, and that'll get through into left, and you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than a leadoff single.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
Standing in now, Andrew Toles shows bunt as he gets this one down. There's one.
That's a really difficult turn for a first baseman. You have to come get the ball, make a strong, accurate throw. So you need 2 good throws, not an easy double play to complete.
Here's Corey Seager as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Runner on first here with 1 gone and a 1-1 tie. Fouled off.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down to the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
Stepping in now, Justin Turner. No hits to this point. Here comes the 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1. 2 out with the man at first. A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Dodgers leave 1. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Digging in now for Philadelphia. Bryce Harper will lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Harper.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1. In his career, Harper begins play with a slugging percentage north of .525. Certainly a line he can take pride in. Pulled toward right center field. Taylor is there. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, first baseman, Reed Hoskins.
1 out for the Phils in their half of the 6th, and that'll bring in a perennial MVP candidate for years to come, Rhys Hoskins. First offering on its way, and it's fouled away. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Fouled away. 1 run, 6 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. High and deep to right center, giving Chase his tolls. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. So he's just a third of an inning away from putting up another 0 as we take a look at the ball clubs with the lowest team ERAs. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. Ready for another shot now. JT Realmuto. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep and out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. JT Realmuto with a solo shot, 8th home run on the season for him, and it's given the Phils a 2-1 lead. Up next will be Nick Williams.
Nick Williams.
As he sends it on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Phillies get 1 in the frame courtesy of this solo home run. 4, 5, and 6 coming up to start the 7th. Now 2-1 Philadelphia. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. It's on to the 7th inning now with the Phillies out in front, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. Set to deliver the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
The left fielder, number 31.
Stepping in, Jock Peterson. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
0-1.
First pitch is a changeup for a called strike.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level.
A drive that's got a chance, and that ball is gone to tie it. These guys don't want to go away. This game is all knotted up. A solo home run there for Jock Peterson. Home run number 16 for him on the year as the Dodgers have bounced back to tie this one at 2.
Well, he hit a homer last night, too, so it's obvious that he's in a groove right now. My advice to this staff, don't give him anything he can extend his arms on. You do, and he's going to make you pay for it just like he did.
He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul.
Man, he's going to be kicking himself when he goes and watches the video after this one. That's a changeup, 2 strikes in the wheelhouse. You cannot miss that pitch.
And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ball game. And he is into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run.
Up next for the
He
Dodgers.
obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Into the box, Russell Martin, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. One and 1 the count now. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Real Muto has it, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Daniel Castro.
Now at the plate, Daniel Castro. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. And he comes back with 1 in there for a high strike. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Heading out towards shallow right. Harper has a read on it. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. But the Dodgers are able to tie things up on the solo home run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. So digging in now, Maikel Franco comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Maikel Franco.
The windup and the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
Now batting, the center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
So coming to the plate, Odubel Herrera. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Lifted down the line in left. Peterson on the run. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. Jay
and
Bruce
gentlemen,
will get
your
the call
attention,
here as he'll
please.
hit for the pitcher.
Pinch hitting for the Phillies, number 23, Jay Bruce.
Hit sharply on the ground. Backhanded. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now, and we are tied 2-2.
Your
David
attention,
Freese
please.
is going to be asked to get
Pinch
things
hitting for
going
the
here as a
Dodgers,
lead off the top of the
number
8th.
25, David Freese.
Vince
pitching for the
Velasquez has
Phillies,
been summoned from the bullpen
number
as he'll do
21,
so to start the 8th.
Velasquez.
A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. His lifetime line against Velasquez. He's gone 2 for 6. He's taken him deep once. He takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Now batting.
Not a lot of
Right
offense
fielder,
to go around, but a very
Andrew
tightly contested ball game. 2-2 our score here in the 8th, as it's starting to look more like one run may be enough to win this one. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Andrew Toles. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through for a hit.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the
Now
first
batting,
pitch right there and
shortstop,
drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Seager.
Into the box now, Corey Seager pitches a called strike. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
That's a swipe of the bag, and this catcher, he throws really well too, so that's not easy. Good job there by the base runner.
Swing and a liner. Working for the punch out and the offering. Hot shot to third, and a reach with the backhand, but he comes up empty as that gets by him. Throw comes in quickly here, so that'll hold that go-ahead run at third now with still only
Now
one
batting.
away.
I don't know what side of the fence I fall on, boys. Old school, new school. I think I kind of stand right along that fence. But one thing that gets me jacked up is watching guys grind down an account and drive base hits the other way.
Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Behind 0-2 now. And he will look at a called third strike, and that go-ahead run has to stay right where it is at third with 2 away now.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
Hits are even at 7 apiece. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
2-2. Here it is. Oh, and he can't reel it in out there. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Roy. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the 2nd inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
The 0-1 offering. That's lifted the other way out to left. Chasing after it is Williams. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Only Kenley
attention,
Jansen
please.
will come on to make
Now
his
pitching
40th
for
appearance
Los Angeles.
this season.
Number 74.
So the Phillies
Kenley.
batting order turns over and set to go. Gene Segura, career matchup numbers against Kenley Jansen, not great. He's 1 for 8. From the stretch. Line toward the gap in left center. And there's a base hit. So there you go. The possible tying run aboard here to kick off the home half of the 8th.
You can't ask for
Now
anything
back,
more than getting the
second
leadoff
baseman.
man on right there. He
Take
brings the
off.
go-ahead run to the plate. He's in
Again.
position to do some damage. It'll be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
In now, Cesar Hernandez. He swings and grounds it to short. A bare hand for 1. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. Final line there for the Dodgers starting pitcher. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
1 ball, no strikes to count. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. A dive, and he knocks it down. And no chance at all to make a play here, so despite the effort, the inning will continue.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer, in a spot like that,
Ladies
that's
and
an
gentlemen,
infield
your
single. That's a
attention,
tough
please.
play. Just to knock that
Pinch
ball
hitting for the
down was a
Phillies.
pretty good job. But
Number
any way
13.
you look at it, that should be
John
scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Holes in pursuit, and no one will track it down. Career matchup numbers against Kenley Jansen. He's 0 for 4. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Rodriguez, 33 years old. He was selected in the 3rd round back in the 2003 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Softly hit to the left side. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Phillies strand 1. They trail 3-2. Sean Rodriguez will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first
Number
base.
13.
Here comes the first
Sean
pitch.
Rodriguez.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Williams is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9. Ready once again, Russell Martin. He was a ground out victim last time up. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And that is into the alley. Should be extra bases for Martin. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
No balls and a strike to count. Hit on the ground out to short. There's Segura. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
A.J. Pollock will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
Hey, you got a runner in scoring position. It only takes one. I know he was out in front on that off-speed pitch right there, but this pitcher cannot get cute and leave something over the heart of the plate.
Martin on second. Castro at first. One gone. Segura for one, but they won't get two as he beats the relay to first.
Now batting, right fielder, Andrew.
Big spot here. Runners at the corners, two gone, and moving into bat next will be the speedy Andrew Tolles. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
This game is getting interesting real quick. And the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
Runners at the corners, two men out. Line to the right side. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. So it's no runs on a base hit. Also one error in the inning, but two men left on. Nothing more in the Dodger ninth. One last shot now for Philadelphia. They trail it here 3-2. Dylan Floro takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. JT Realmuto will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. Castro is right there. Throw to first is in time for the first down.
The left fielder, number 5, Nick Williams.
Digging in now, Nick Williams. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A solo shot here to straightaway right field as it's now a 3-all ball game. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the two teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby, D-Lo. Ball flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice. Both were super confident, and it's coming to fruition today.
And now it'll kick around in the corner. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
A nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. I know there's one out in the inning. They got one more to play with that they could potentially be productive with. But this guy's looking to end this right now and put something in a gap.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Odubel Herrera. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
And the indication from the dugout comes, it looks like they're going to put him on intentionally. So that'll set up the double play possibility with one away. Roman Quinn will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 24, Roman Quinn.
Hard liner to center field. Taylor is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. The relay, and he's in there at third is the possible winning run.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Gene.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Gene Segura. A 2-out hit would win it. Fastball or wild pitch would do the trick just as well. Here's the first pitch. Hit down the third baseline. And he delivers with 2 outs in the 9th. It's a base hit. And the Phillies are going to pull this one out. They walk off a winner.
And you know, these guys take their cue from their manager. He doesn't panic, so they don't panic. They just put those hard hats on and then go to work. They manufactured a couple of runs, and this game is theirs. That was a fun game.
Not a lot of fireworks, but that narrows the candidate list for our top player of the game. And the man you see here was a key contributor, so he takes it home in this one.
Yeah, he really made it happen with the bat in this one. You see here 2 hits, and 1 was a long ball, so he has to feel pretty good about what he did here.
And it's a 4-3 finish in